Alright, so with the last BloxFruits update, we've got the brand new profile system, where you can flex everything on your own or even check other players' profile. Which is a pretty good feature from the BloxFruits team, but we are not here to talk about how good this feature is. Well, kinda. Since thanks to this feature, we literally discovered 2 new fruits, which are probably coming by update 28. Or maybe Halloween. Who knows? But anyways, that's what I'm going to be talking about in this video, along with some extra detail about this new update. So without further explanation, let's begin. First off, we have the Oni fruit, which was discovered or leaked by one of the owner of BloxFruits, MyGame43 himself, which at the beginning of this update showed the new Oni fruit in his profile, which of course become a hype. And if you didn't know, this fruit was mentioned before, but as a fan art. And this fruit was known as the Hollow Fruit, which was the name that fans gave it before the Oni fruit became official, which was technically the first hint about this fruit. And we also got some abilities for this fan art. But we don't gonna get in details through this, because as happened with its icon and name, it was of course changed. We also can't rule out the possibility that this potential Oni fruit is a recolor of the Yeti fruit, since if we put both fruits side by side, they have exactly the same shape. Anyways, some extra details about this fruit is that the king of the Oni realm, known as King Redhead, aka MyGame43. He is the only one seen so far possessing this fruit, which in my opinion is pretty normal since he's the leader of the King realm. But the thing is that this is not the same case as happened with this next fruit. Okay, so now, let's talk about Celestial Fruit. And of course, the first user shown with the fruit equipped was none other than the second owner of BloxFruits, Rip Indra, who, by the way, also showcased the divine art. But anyway, let's talk about all the information known so far about this Celestial Fruit. Sightings of the Celestial Fruit are rare, but what little has been shown suggests that it's an extremely rare type, possibly granting abilities linked to divine energy or the manipulation of light. Its visual design reinforces this idea. Bright, radiant, and symbolizing purity, power, and transcendence. The second person seen with this fruit is the admin Isekai, who, by the way, showed the icon in-game of how it looks, obviously without showing any move. Still much remains unknown. Until BloxFruits reveals more details, the Celestial Fruit will remain one of the game's greatest enigmas, surrounded by theories, mystery, and anticipation. With this in mind, let's jump into the next one. The Control Fruit, one of the most iconic and controversial fruits in BloxFruits, has long been at the center of player discussions. For years, fans have demanded a complete rework, criticizing its low damage output, outdated visual effects, and overall lack of impact compared to newer fruits. Now, after years of anticipation and countless community requests, the Control Fruit has finally been confirmed for a full rework. An announcement officially made in the BloxFruits Discord by MyGame43, one of the game's owners, who personally revealed the news to the community. He explained that after reviewing the comments on the latest bomb video, he noticed the community overwhelmingly asking for a Control rework, with the chat filled with players spamming Control. He then confirmed that the upcoming version of the fruit will possess power comparable to that of the dragon fruit. Additionally, he mentioned that implementing all the special ideas the team has planned for the Control fruit will take considerable time and effort to complete. With the upcoming rework, expectations are higher than ever. Players hope to see a fruit that truly embodies control, one that allows its user to dominate the battlefield with precision, elegance, and overwhelming force. For now, we just need to be patient with this being said. Let's go with this last mystery that nobody knows what happened with it. The creation fruit has long appeared to be a finished concept, seemingly ready for its awakening ever since the gravity update. However, Despite weeks passing by, other fruits such as Rumble and Pain have already received their own admin panel awakenings, something that still hasn't happened with the Creation Fruit. What makes this even more intriguing is that developers have already showcased several of its abilities, including the in-game car feature that the fruit will introduce. These previews suggest that the mechanics and animations are nearly complete, but the official release remains pending. They haven't even revealed what's going to happen. Still, based on all the whole information we have gathered so far, it seems like they're preparing for a major update. So, we need to be ready before it's too late.
Listen what I got, she gon' move like a dancer. Wondering what's next, no one I can answer. No, you just still like the answer. The check never bounced, think I like my banker. She do it without me, think I'm like an anchor. She can